All right, much love to y'all, and thank y'all. By the way, it's Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. By the way, thank y'all for all the love, support, and all that good shit. Also the questions, and also people who have been waiting for the 5th, 6th, and 7th edition of the Dave Wilson ABKC series, which I will get to, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get it done tomorrow. It was let me just tell you the story. So, a very smart person who was just bragging about never cracking a phone, never having a cracked screen, decided to get some dog food and decided to leave their phone on top of the car. And they drove off, and the phone was in the middle of the road, actually got ran over by a car. The case is so good and the screen protector is so good. It shattered the back, but it didn't shatter the screen. But anyway, now it overheats and it makes it very hard for me to do longer videos. And right now, I have an ice pack on the back. It's just stupid. I'm going to get another phone. But anyway, let's talk about this. Nationals. And I'm just being real. I hope that Nationals is in my city now, Houston, Texas, where I reside. And I tell you guys, I do wish them the best. I do not root against the ABKC because I think rooting against any registry or rooting against any entity inside your community is rooting against the breed itself. So I would hope that the show turns out to be a great show and that you have some very, very nice dogs to show up and the event turns out to be great for everybody who shows up. Now, this is one of the problems that we're hearing, that we're seeing, and that's being put out there. You know what I mean? And maybe I'll lift this up so you can actually see my face. But one of the problems, and it just continues, is that this hasn't been a great show year for any of the registries. And I'm just going by what people are telling me, people who are there. Show attendance was down heavy again this year. The shows have not been big. A lot of people have complained that at times there have not been enough dogs in certain classes so that they could actually get their points. This is a problem. One of the bigger problems is some of the same things, the politics that go on, people not agreeing with what they're seeing going into the show ring, the constant ever changing, as certain people call it, the evolution of the breed and all that stuff. It's not agreeable to certain people. Then we've had some, I guess you would say, scandals where people were going back and forth and saying some things were happening. I don't want to get into those. But with all these things happening, it's dropping, you know what I mean? It's dropping the show attendance horribly. This is one of the reasons why you're not seeing the panel shots where people go out and they show you how big the crowds is. You don't see those at dog shows. Most of these dog shows, you see them, they look very, very empty. A few people are coming out to try to collect some ribbons to become one of the 9 million champions that are out there now, since they hand championships out like it's crazy. And it's becoming a huge, huge problem, especially in the ABKC world. Let's not play stupid. The reason why they wanted to have the micro there, the reason why they're going with this blotch thing, and the reason why they're bringing back the extreme after admitting that it was a major mistake and saying it's a stack off and this and that and the other. And I don't care what y'all say. I had the conversation. It was literally me and Dave that sat there and decided that the extreme must go. And at that time, I think he had great intentions. But to bring it back and to start, it just shows how low they've fallen, that they're desperate. The dogs that they talked about, let's be realistic. The micro is like a millimeter away from being the exotic. This is a dog that we've heard the ABKC and their leadership, I won't just say Dave, but we've heard them bash for years and talked about the heavy amounts of dwarfism and all the issues that were going on with the dogs, and now they're introducing it. It's desperation. The numbers are very, very bad right now. If you want to look at the numbers, let's just be realistic. If you go and look into the ABKC Nationals right now, as far as getting a booth, years ago, it's no way under a month that you were just going to walk into Nationals and just snatch you a booth. It wasn't easy, and if it was, then you would be looking like out of the whole event, it would be 2 or 3 booths left. but most of the times I mean, you wasn't getting a booth. But as the show sizes has shrunk, now there's tons of booths left for this one. This one is actually pushed back further because most of the time the Nationals was in November. This one is all the way into December, and they're still not, it's not a buzz. Most people just is not talking about Nationals, and this is sad because this is the American Bully Super Bowl. And I'm not rooting against it once again, but the problem is that you have a divided community. Most people do not like the movement of the extreme in the Merle, and they're letting that be known, and they're letting it be known at the gate. They're saying, we don't like this shit, we're walking away from it. A lot of people have complained about the idea of the micro because they're just, you know, they're saying, dog, that's exotics, and y'all, that's something y'all said that y'all didn't want to do. I think it was a bad move, but I think ultimately the lack of the promotion of the real American Bully is what is killing the community. The thing that built this community is not extreme oversized dogs. The thing that made this community a worldwide success was dogs like Paco, and I'm going back some, but Paco, Pokemon, Remy, you know, Denzel, some of the older dogs, Bistro, you know, the heyday dogs. These dogs made this breed popular. See, now Dax made the breed unhealthy and expensive. I'm telling you right now, like, you know, the dream of Dax was more so that you could make money. It wasn't that everybody just wanted a dog that was just like Dax. That's not what they wanted. And now that we become known as this, and I'm not beating up on Dax, but I'm saying he was the extreme king. That's why I brought him up. But the idea of all of these extreme dogs, it was like, you know, great marketing. And it's funny because Dave referred to it as that. But it was great marketing to make people believe in this dream. But now that dream is fizzling out and the reality is setting in, that in the dog world, unhealthy does not sell. If you go to like some of the expos, you'll see everything is health. The dog food companies, health, 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 health. There's different stuff to keep the dogs healthy, 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 healthy. Everything is health. And right now you literally have insurance companies that are telling the veterinarians, stop messing with those dogs. You are having organizations telling the veterinarians, stop messing with those dogs. You have organizations that are literally pushing for BSL laws and breeding laws, and some places are already doing the breeding laws. This is all affecting the popularity of this breed, and this is the reason why it's going to be hard to throw another national event where you have 1,500 to 2,500 people. The situation in Europe with the dogs being banned and that whole debacle did not help. We're at a turning point, and I hate to be doom and gloom when I make these videos, but I'm being realistic with you. Double check that our community is known for a lot of bad things, and we're not known for anything good right now. And if we continue to go on this road, the breed is going to die. I hate to tell you guys this. I hate to be doom and gloom. I hate to talk shit about the breed is going to die. And that's unfortunate. And it's one of the reasons why I'm working my ass off and I feel good. And, you know, you guys just have to wait and see what I come up with. I'm not going to make you a bunch of promises like I used to. I'm just working now. But it's not about me. You have the WBA. You have a couple options. But as a community, we got to tighten up, man. You know, we're filling up the animal shelters, and we're putting out a lot of bad examples and a lot of bad behaviors. And this is why you see the ABKC get desperate and reach like they're reaching for breeds that they used to condemn, or parts of the, you know, whatever you want to call them, whether you say breeds or whatever. They used to condemn this stuff, and now they're like, okay, we got to be a part of it because we don't have money. And that's sad. That's really, really sad to me. And I hope it changes, but I don't have a lot of hope. Let's just put it that way. But until next time, God bless y'all. Much love. Peace.